Welcome. This is K24 Sports Hub right here in the capital, Nairobi. This is live in the 254. I am your loyal servant, Tony Kwalanda. My social media platforms at Kwalanda on Twitter, Tony Kwalanda on Facebook, Kwalanda Tony on Instagram. That's where we have this. And of course, on YouTube, it's Tony Kwalanda. That's where we have the things that we might not say during Watershed. That's why we share it. Yeah, go and look for them on social media. And K24 is at K24 TV across all social media platforms. We are live streaming. Nasikia kuna watu saa hizi sehemu gani hawana stima. KPLC, Kenya Power, tafadhali. K24 Sports Hub happens every week of the day, 1:30 to 2 p.m. Please, stima say for your time. Hashtag remember is K24 Sports Hub. That's why we only have this conversation. And yesterday, remember, we had my good friends Maurice and Gabriel who are preparing, or they are getting ready for the Iron Fit Muscle and Fitness Show that will be held on the 19th of October. Walikuja hapa wakaringa wakanifanya nikakakaa pencil. Now, of course, today we are supposed to have divas. Sasa kuna diva mmoja ameponyoka kama pickup, lakini tutamhanda, tutamtafuta na tutamwambia kwa hiyo asiyai miss na hiyo. Then of course we have Jacqueline in the house to share a very beautiful story as she warms up and gears up for, of course, this awesome fitness show that will be held here at the Nairobi National Museum on the 19th of October. So stick around for that beautiful story, because I want you to start doing these things, because you might be having a hobby in them, umekalia talent. Shauri yako, nakuambia baadaye. However, first of all, there's two individuals, two stories that I'll be telling you later on this show. First of all, hii ni ulimia Gabriel Jesus ama Gabriel, alafu huyu ni, this is his girlfriend, the Brazilian girlfriend, who is a music artist. I'll tell you something as to what the mother of Gabriel Jesus is going to do to Jesus for posting such a picture on social media. It's never allowed. Then, when you go black, you never go back. Now, this is Lindsey Vonn together with PK to Super. He's this guy in Digaga a black. He's a top ice hockey player who plays for New Jersey Devils. These two are an item. I'll be telling you more details about what I meant by black, and if you go wherever uko hivyo. However, I will start my story. Yes, this individual called Gabriel Jesus. Yeah. Now, Gabriel Jesus is a Manchester City top player and plays for Brazil as well. He's very lethal. Yes. Let me tell you something you didn't know about Gabriel Jesus. Apparently, he stays with the mother. Gabriel Jesus stays with the mother in the United Kingdom. Of course, he plays for Manchester City. So in Manchester, as you can imagine, nyumba ya Gabriel Jesus iko na mama yake, sister yake, brother zake kadhaa. Now, that's the mother. Now, the reason as to why I'm telling you this story is when Gabriel Jesus went for the international break, he went to Brazil. Now, he didn't go to Brazil to participate for any other, alikuwa na extracurricular activities besides the pitch. Sasa, alienda kukatia na kukutana na demu yake wa Brazil, who is a superstar and a musical top star. Now, the mother of Gabriel Jesus, apparently, I understand, does not entertain such kind of public display of affection, PDA. So, now that Gabriel Jesus is headed back, I understand he should be in Manchester as we speak, he's going to face the wrath of Vera. In fact, Gabriel Jesus has a tattoo that is specifically dedicated to the mother, because the mother single-handedly raised them. So Sasa, Gabriel Jesus, I understand, does not smoke, does not drink, does not do the job, the shenanigans of Danny Drinkwater. Nakumbuka Danny Drinkwater alidandia mali ya wenyewe. Alikuwa karibu na akapigwa vita. So that's why Gabriel Jesus is normally very focused on the pitch and is a good player, scores goals as he wishes, because anakuaga amekaa na discipline ya mama yake proper. Now you know. Discipline is very important. Now, still with matters Lavidavi, you remember, of course, the Olympic gold medalist in skiing by the name Lindsey Vonn. Now, Lindsey Vonn is currently just enjoying his time in retirement, akirelax. Now, the Lindsey Vonn, together with an ice hockey player, a very good defense player, a 30-year-old, Lindsey Vonn is, you can see, hii picha nilicrop, sababu sikuwa nataka muone alikuwa huyo ni nani, lakini nilikukuwekea tu ka snip leave it up hivyo. So unacheki saa boy, unaona nini something pale alafu ndo huyo ice hockey. So because unajua ni watershed period, so lazima tucheze kaa sisi. So these two are an item. Apparently they got engaged I think a while back ago. And the reason I was giving you this particular story is Lindsey Vonn a while back ago was an item, or alikuwa ni kitu, alikuwa ni mboga ya, alikuwa ni girlfriend ya Tiger Woods. So you see, Tiger Woods, Subman, hawa watu wawili. That's why I was saying, when you go black, hata tuko hapa na Jacqueline atakwambia story vizuri. When you go black, you don't go back. So of course, Lindsey Vonn is enjoying and sipping life with a big glass of juice. This is K24 telling you stories as it is, and of course this is a place you can get them the real deal stories that are happening behind the screens that tukupatiange tu scores already uko nazo kwa simu. Now let me take you to Maradona. Diego Maradona, who is 58 years old. Remember in 2018 the World Cup in Russia, we had so many things about him, but in June, you remember he stepped down as a coach of inetwanga team inetwanga Dorado de Sinaloa. Dorado Sinaloa is a team in Mexico. He was on the below the lower divisions in Mexico, and he stepped down because he was sick in June. But now he's back. He has been invited by a team in Argentina known as Gimnasia. Gimnasia is currently at the bottom of the top flight league in Argentina. In fact, it's the very first time this guy is coaching a team in Argentina since 1995. So the guy, at least, as you see that picture, ile alikuwa anataka kulia, as in they gave him that initwanga throwback ya 1986, his hand of God in the World Cup when he actually helped Argentina shine at that global event. So if you wonder what is happening to him and Argentina, ako kwa team iko bottom of the table ya top flight league ya Argentina. You can imagine hiyo stadium yenye imepita tu hapo ni stadium ya I think La Plata. As in this was a training. Hii ni kama Nyayo. This is like a Nyayo stadium, yeah? Kenya, we need stadiums, please. Imagine it's just a simple stadium. Yani it's a simple stadium. 24,000 people coming to see my good friend Maradona unveiled. Today my director is Black. Now, you know Isco. Most of you, of course, know this top player, Isco. Apparently, Isco is one individual who likes to spend time with the family. And I managed to get a clip of them, Isco together with his son, playing in their backyard. Have a look. Meja Maina. From Ziwani to 36,000 feet above sea level, in K24 Sports Hub. Remember, hashtag is K24 Sports Hub. Turbulence, Jarun, run things. Loving the show. Meja Maina, asante sana. Mr. International, Kwalanda just landing to catch up the show. Kama kawaida, nyinyi wale wasowa power. Ismail Malaria from Wajia, Wagala. Asante sana. Kimcha mtu mwema. Asante sana. Now, quickly, I have my international guests, just before I bring in my local guests. I have to tell you some few things, what's happening to some of the top stars. Now, we'll start, of course, with Ika Casillas, together with my good friend Sergio Ramos. Wanakuja tu sahi, they normally join me in this studio. Ni watu wanatokelezea. Yes? Now, Ika Casillas, together with Sergio Ramos, these two individuals have done exploits for Spain. Now, the two of them, between them, they have 167 caps. Caps, si kofia, ni the number of appearances that played for their national team, that is Spain. And this guy, of course, recently now, you remember we have the European qualifiers currently. Spain wamecheza jana, walirarua Faroe Islands bao mingi sana. Juzi walisumbuana huko hivyo. Ika Casillas, of course, you know this guy, a top legend between the posts. So Sergio Ramos anatafuta kufika 200. I hope atafika at his age, you know, ako starting 30-year-old. So tumemezana kina Sergio. Ni watu ambao wanakujanga kunijoin hapa hivi. Ningetembea nizunguke haraka haraka, but nataka nilete guests wangu in that order. Now, this is Naby Keita. Naby Keita, for information, plays for Guinea. Of course, his international time is in Guinea. We have the international break as we speak. Now, Guinea is looking for the services of Claudio Ranieri. Claudio Ranieri, you remember, of course, coached Leicester and took them to 2016 English Premier League title. Now, for your information, if you didn't know, in 1976, Guinea, now footballers need to listen to this, 1976, the president of Guinea back then, called Sekou Toure, jailed, alipeleka watu kwa jela, all the national team players in 1976, kwa sababu Champions League ya Africa walipoteza 3 goals, walikuwa up, wakapoteza hiyo game. I think walifanya match fixing, waliwekwa ndani na prezo. Now you know something about, these are facts, yeah? Hizi hazikuangi story mbili tatu ama nne sikiza kuongo. And of course, Virgil van Dijk. Now, Virgil van Dijk, Virgil van Dijk, mimi namitanga Dijk. Even ndo tunamitanga mtaani. This guy, remember last season, yeah, had about 26 clean sheets. The guy from that, only bonuses, he earned 100 million Kenya shillings. Bonuses. Mshahara yake unajua ni kitu kaa 30 mili per week. Alikuwa na 100 million on top ya mshahara yake ya per week. This guy, Frankie, has problems. Now, Palmieri, injured. 2, Odoi, injured. 3, N'Golo Kante, injured. 4, sijui nani, Pedro, injured. Chelsea, and you are playing Wolves. Chelsea tuna shida. This, of course, is K24 Sports Hub. These are things that we say that are for sure fact and done and tested. This is research nilikuwa nafanya usiku kwa sababu hii show ni yenu. And of course, you asked me for you to bring this kind of stuff. Now, however, just before I bring in my guests, these are the kind of things that my guests normally do to pump up their chests. Leo tuko na Waresh. So sijui kama wako na chest, but these are the things they do to build their bodies.
You're like a gentle hug on a hard day, the soft touch that takes it all away. And when we kiss, it puts my mind at ease. It feels like home to me. You're like a long walk on a summer night, holding hands underneath the moonlight. And in that moment, I find my sense of peace. It feels like home to me, yeah. Feels like home, right next to you is where I belong. Safe and warm, wrapped up in your arms, holding tight, just right. Well, there's feels like home to me. I'm gonna plant
K24 Sports Hub right in the capital. This is live. Tony Kwalanda cruising at 36,000 feet above sea level. Captain himself here. Now, this is live for information. Hashtag is K24 Sports Hub. I have two lovely, gorgeous ladies in the house. They'll be taking part in the Iron Fit Muscle and Fitness Show. It will be held on the 19th of October at the Nairobi National Museum here in the capital, Nairobi. And they have come to share their beautiful story of what they do, how they do, where they do, why they do it. And at the end of the day, of course, you need to know if they make money from it. So we have, of course, Melissa, a CEO. Karibu sana. It's a pleasure to have you. Together with Jacqueline Kaharo. Nashukuru sana. In fact, walikuwa wameniambia Tony, tunakuja kama venye tunafanyanga kwa stage, nikawaambia wewe kweni wapole, kuna watoto wana watch show. Karibuni sana. Let me start with Jacqueline. Jacqueline, this sport of you, how many years, how long have you taken up this sport? Is it a hobby? And is this something that you can recommend ladies to really pick up this sport?
So thank you very much, Tony. So I'm a medical student at KU. I've been training for the last 3 years. You know, when you start, you don't usually start consistently. You work on your discipline to get where you are. So I love what I do. I do it out of passion, but I still have my career.
Yes, true.
So it's a beautiful field out there. And there's nothing for men and ladies. Everything is for everyone. I mean, yeah.
It's supposed to be everybody.
Yeah.
It's true, everybody does it. And Melissa, yourself, is it something you do 100% like Jacqueline, or it's a hobby? Ni ile kitu, it's like me, I like playing golf. So ni kitu nafanya tu kando ya job.
Yeah. Actually, I started doing this full time this year. I graduated from the University of Nairobi last year.
Congratulations.
I undertook engineering. So it
engineer.
was
engineer, Melissa.
Body engineer.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So it was a very big decision for me to shift from engineering to fitness. Of course, your parents don't take it well. People around you do not take it well because they keep on asking you, how are you going to make money out of this? Is it something you want to do full time? Because it's very unstable and you really don't know what you're getting yourself into for the first time. But so far, so good. For the last 8 months, it's been amazing. Of course, we still look up to a lot of guys in the industry, and we're trying to shift the gear. Yeah, so we're trying to get more women into this, and it has been very good. It was a passion, and now it's my lifestyle. This is what I do everywhere, in, outside the gym. I think fitness, I think lifting, it's crazy. Yeah.
Huyo ni Melissa engineer hasa. Na director kuna picha za hawa rembo, of course, not them, but of course the other competitors. And they should be on air. Remember, 19th October, they will be on stage at the National Museum. They will not be dressed in clothes. So hiyo event tunafanya jioni, watoto wamkubali muende huko, kwa gate lazima ukuwe na ID. Of course, Jacqueline, where do you normally train? Who do you train with? How often do you train? And does the sport pay in the few years you've been in it?
Okay, I am a medical student. So my training is basically part-time. I study at Kenyatta University, so I train in KU. I train at Just Train Gym, it's in Kahawa. I train at Gym Bravo in Buruburu. I train at Big Boys Gym in Kaloleni. I do yoga. I'm very passionate about yoga at Africa Yoga Project in Parklands. I am everywhere.
Fantastic. So, I mean, and you balance all this and you're a medical student?
Yeah. Yeah, it's about your priorities.
Have you ever gotten some good cash out of this event? What is the biggest prize money you've got besides your trophy?
Honestly,
because I want to encourage someone in your hobby, so you don't expect to win much from it. Yes.
Yeah. As now, I haven't gotten any amount of money from it. I don't do it for the money. I do it for the passion. So if money comes, well and good. I mean, at Wizikata, but at the moment, it's a passion. Yeah, we're not really looking for money out of it now.
Very true.
Yeah.
Melissa yourself, engineer Melissa, where do you train? I have a doctor and an engineer in the house.
Yeah.
Where do you normally train? Who do you train with? And of course, the few times you've been with the sport, have you won something significant, or you're still just having that passion for it?
Currently, I train at Smart Gyms Junction, the one at Junction Mall. My trainer is Shafi. the organizer of the Iron Classic event itself.
Yeah, ule jamaa alikuja na chest kubwa
Yule big huyo. Ana toshangi command.
Hata hapa kutoshea. We gave him 2 chairs.
Yeah, so this is my very first time competing, so of course I haven't won anything yet. I'm doing it for fun, you know, I'm learning how to pose, I'm watching videos, I'm learning how to diet for the first time for something this huge, so that I start doing it professionally next year. Yeah.
And Jacqueline, ladies don't like this, but they don't. First of all, ladies wapendi kwenda gym. When ladies go to the gym, one day, that same day, wanaanza kuangalia, leo kwani kama. As in, how can you encourage ladies to really check out the sport and not expect instant results? Because this must be something that you like and do it for the long haul.
Yeah. So the sport is a lifestyle change. It's not do it today and get results today. It's a progressive lifestyle change. I personally, I love lifting weights because it makes you stronger, it makes you happier. I go for yoga, it increases my flexibility, I stretch. So the field is basically more of a lifestyle change. You need to look at your nutrition and you need to look at your exercises. If you fail to take care of your health, you lose your wealth because you end up spending the amount of money in taking care of your health. So yeah, I'd highly recommend ladies out there to take this sport. It's amazing, it's amazing.
That's a doctor in waiting. And that's a doctor studying medicine. Sasa umesikia kutoka kwa hao. Mnasemanga Tony unawapigianga kelele. I brought you doctors. Engineer, as in, how do you normally feel on stage when you are 3/4 naked? Umevaa hizo vitu, kwanza umevaa kabikini. Has it ever crossed your mind that uko naked? Because hii swali tu ni sometimes amesema nikuulize. How do you know? Does it ever cross your mind that it's just a sport, you're just doing it stuff like you're on the coast?
Of course, when you do it for the first time, it's something you really think about. But then you pick on something to zone in on. Like you shout out to everyone. You're like, it's me, I'm doing something I find very interesting. This is art. This is me. Like it embodies everything I stand for. Then you go to the stage and you put everything and leave everything on the stage. So if you're half naked, so what? It's a sport, it's an art, it's something you live for. And you know, and plus you're giving, you're giving something, you're encouraging people out there. This is something that you can actually do.
Very true.
Yeah.
Dr. Jacqueline, I mean, how yourself, would you invite your boyfriend or your family member to come watch you when you are 3/4 naked?
Of course, why not?
Okay.
I mean, the first person at the front, I want to see my guy. I want him cheering at me, encouraging me. I want to see my brother also there, encouraging me, like, yeah, go Jackie. I'd highly encourage them to come. Yeah.
Dr. Jacqueline Kaharo, of course, studying medicine, and engineer Melissa Asio. These two, watch out for these lovely faces. They will be taking part in the Iron Fit Muscle and Fitness Show on the 19th of October at Nairobi National Museum. Iko tu hapa kienda Westlands hapo tu juu ya mlima hapo kwa hizo overpass. That's where they will be. Na lazima ukuje uko kama uko na ID. Kuna watoto mkae nyumbani muwatch cartoons. Of course, thank you so much for making time. Wameletwa na organizer mwenyewe kabisa anajulikana kama Gabriel Mukundi, anajiita Iron Shafi. If you look for him on social media, it's Iron Shafi. That's the guy who's organized this event. That's where you need to go and find out more details. So, ladies, and then you could train. You have 1 month to get yourselves a pumped up chest. Ladies. Thank you, Asiya. Thank you, Kaharo. This, of course, is K24 Sports Hub. Thank you for making time on this great show. Good afternoon.